everybody, this is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you, yes, from downtown Manila. And I've got an awesome guest here today at 8 a.m. in the morning for her, 8 p.m. at night for me. She's from South Carolina. I'll tell you all about her in a minute, but before I do that, guys, she's come on 15 Minutes of Fame to become even more famous what she already is. And you can do the same. Reach out, guys. We've got about 10 spots left for the end of this month, and then we're going to wrap it up. So come on and get your 15 Minutes of Fame. Think about it, guys. TV commercial would set you back about $30,000. And while the commercial's on, just like Susan just did, they might go and grab a cup of coffee, or they might go to the loo, or they might make a sandwich. They might even see your commercial. If you had 10 radio spots in your city, that might set you back between $3,000 and $5,000, and they may well play them at 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. in the morning. No one hears them. So, guys, come on, 15 Minutes of Fame. We'll put you on Quora, Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook, your Facebook groups, your Facebook pages, and, of course, YouTube with all your social media links, and potentially put you in front of thousands of people. So, please, if you want to grow, reach out. So, my great pleasure today to welcome to the stage Susan Edwards. Susan's the founder and owner and another guru, two gurus in one day, and a HR guru. I know what a guru is. There's someone who knows what they're talking about. Business company name is 𝐒𝐻𝐧𝐮𝐭𝐞𝐬 Career Services. The industry is human resources consulting and career coaching. She'll tell you more about that shortly. Been doing this for a long, long time, right? I've been doing this for some 15 years, right? Brief description, 𝐒𝐻𝐧𝐿 Career Services provides HR consulting to small business with less than 100 employees and offers faith-based career coaching to professionals seeking purpose-aligned work. Services include recruiting, compliance, employee handbooks, HR audits, workplace investigations, and more. Key achievements for this lovely lady: HR director or multiple hospitality companies, chapter president of Low Country SHRM two consecutive terms, successfully helped dozens of clients find meaningful careers, and a lot more. Work with purpose is a philosophy. Work with purpose, lead with integrity, and trust God with the results. That's all you can do, isn't it? I live in South Carolina, Low Country, since 2007 after a hip replacement at a young age and a 50 kg, or 50 pound, not kg, that'd be awesome, 50 pound weight loss. I'm rediscovering a lot of a love for Pilates and Christian meditation, as you should. You should be thankful to God after that journey you've been on. It's my great pleasure to welcome to the stage Susan. How are you this morning, Susan?
Hi, Jeff. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
That's our great pleasure. Tell me, we'll start the journey. Tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career. How did it all start?
So it started really from probably when I was very, very young. I've always naturally just been a nosy person. Some would say nosy, some would say very curious. And that's really what led me into HR. When I went into college, I decided I was just going to major in business because I didn't really know what else to major in. So went ahead and declared a major. And then as I started to get into the classes, I really found a love for everything HR. So all the human resources classes that you have to take when you're in college, that's what I was doing. And after college,
it's easy, doesn't it?
Yeah. I know. It was a very natural fit for me just because I'm naturally curious. I'm always asking questions. So it was a very good fit for me. But then it took me several years to land my first HR job after college. So after, landed that, worked in HR, almost 20 years.
Yeah. Tell me, do you have your own company now, or you work for a group?
No, so I have my own company now. I actually
Awesome.
own two companies. Yeah, two companies. So
Fantastic.
𝐒𝐻𝐧𝐿 Career Services is actually, if you think about the motto, don't look back, your future is forward. So forward meaning, keep going forward. But also it is, I added the S at the end because that's a combination of my maiden name and my married name. So Forster was my maiden name and Edwards is my married name. So 4 words. And
Pretty
so
cool.
it made
Pretty
sense.
cool.
Yeah.
You're a thinker. Just a question. What's been the most challenging aspect of your work, and how have you overcome that?
I think the most challenging for me has been just figuring out how to land new clients, the growth, the sales part of owning your own company, right? It all falls on your shoulders. It's your responsibility. You do have to do cold calls. You are going to have to reach out to people that you don't know, and just really getting comfortable with those uncomfortable aspects of things that you're not really used to doing.
Yes. It's either chicken or feathers, isn't it?
Yes, yes, that's for
Right.
sure.
Tell me about an important moment in your career that pretty much changed your direction. Where was that pivotal moment, do you think?
So that actually happened to me just before COVID, in 2019. And as an HR professional, you're the people that people typically think of human resources as the people that hire and fire you, right? Well, to be an HR person and to lose your job in that way, unexpectedly, and that's what happened to me. So it was a very
Wow.
traumatic experience for me to go through. And it wasn't anything really performance related. It was something external that really had nothing to do with the business, my job, any of that. So
Yes.
it was totally unexpected. And it really made me rethink things. So
Fantastic. What a wonderful opportunity.
yeah,
It opened up doors.
yeah, yes. And I really, I am a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, right?
Great.
So um, God wouldn't have put me in that situation if He wasn't going to bring me through it. And that gave me the time to write my first business plan. The last time I had written a business plan was in college, and this was, 15 years later. So this was,
Fantastic.
yeah, an actual opportunity for me, which I couldn't see at the time. Of course, I see it now, but looking back, that gave me the time that I needed to actually pursue the dreams that I had.
Love that. And you do it the hard way too, because with ChatGPT now you can do it in 5 minutes.
I know. Gosh, where
Amazing,
was
isn't it?
ChatGPT 15 years ago?
Yeah, exactly. When we're working hard.
Yes.
Now you got to work smart, guys. If you're not playing with ChatGPT, guys, you're behind the eight ball.
Yes, very
Tell
much.
me, how do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field? What's part of your secrets there?
I stay motivated because education is really important to me, and so I enjoy reading. The things that impact my industry are employment laws, things that happen either in the Supreme Court or in
Yeah,
Congress, those types of things. And so I enjoy those things naturally. And so watching it on TV, reading it through all my social media feeds, however I absorb, if it's emails, I get several different law firms. They send out quarterly updates. Some do monthly updates. And so for me, it's very easy to stay motivated because I really enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work to me because it is a passion that I have. And so I stay relevant. I stay, informed just by continuing on that knowledge journey and staying
I
up to
love,
date
I
with
love that.
everything that's happening.
I love that. It's meant to be. It's up to me. And readers are
Yes.
leaders. I love the
Yes.
way you keep yourself upskilled. It's very important. Um, tell us about a recent project or an achievement you're particularly proud of.
Yes. So something that I'm really proud of is I finally, after several years, so I started the company in 2020 and it is now 2025. I finally this year completed my full application to get the certification of WOSB, which basically stands for Women Owned Small Business. And what that does is allow you to bid on certain federal contracts that
Awesome.
are saved specifically for women owned, there's veteran owned, there's minority owned, different categories like that. And
Yeah.
there's a certain percentage of federal contracts that are saved for those that are certified. So I've submitted everything. It's been about 6 weeks now. So hopefully I'll be getting that approval very soon, and that will open up another door for me.
Yes, I've had a lot of experience talking to a lot of women and men, particularly men, about the veterans, and wow, it's appalling the way they've been treated over the years, isn't it? The stories you
Yes.
hear, and some of these guys that
Yes.
come on and they're making a difference, and some bloody awesome stories out of all of that, you know. And
Yes.
one of them was fantastic. He said, "Be a better human." I love that. It was a good line.
Ah, yeah, that is great.
Be a better human.
Yes.
How true is that? Not hard, is it? Um,
Yes.
what advice would you give someone who wants to follow in your footsteps?
Advice would be, if you wanted to stay in the world of HR, you're going to have to know your employment laws. So I think it's important that,
Yeah.
yes,
No
yeah, it's
shortcuts.
important. Yeah. Yeah. It's less about coaching certifications and it's more about knowledge-based certifications. So you want to make sure that you can prove that you know your stuff. And
Yeah.
small companies don't want to hire you if you're not a legit HR person that knows what you're talking about. You know, the goal is to keep them
reach
out
out
of
to people
court.
like you and get a mentor. Get people who have been there and done it.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
never hurts to learn, does it?
No, absolutely not. Mentors are phenomenal. Yes, I would definitely recommend a
Absolutely.
mentor.
You know,
Yeah.
we all need help. Tell me, looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future?
Continue to grow. You know, this being on my own allows me the flexibility. I've got two small kids in
Yeah.
elementary school, and so it allows me that flexibility. It gives me that work-life balance that I love.
Yeah.
I want to continue on this path of growth, and yeah, I hope to gain some new clients and some more small businesses as well as individuals that
Yes.
feel kind of stuck in their career and don't feel like maybe the culture of the company that they're working for is a good fit for them, but they can't quite figure out why or how to change. That's who I really enjoy working with from my Christian career coaching side of the business.
Yeah, with that work-life balance, I tell people, and you've got it, you and I have both got it, we've both got a passion. We haven't got a job, we've got a passion. When you've got a passion, guys, you'll work 16 hours so you don't have to work 8. Right?
That's right. That's right. Yes.
It's a passion. It's fun. It's not a chore. And I tell people it's the 4 F's, and they are family, freedom. I always muck this up. Family. Oh, here we go. Family, friends, freedom, and the last one is fun. If it's not fun, guys, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I would throw in a fifth one. My fifth one would be faith.
Not bad. I might add that one. I might make it. Well, I was 3 before until someone told me the fun. I learned from this podcast too.
Your list is growing.
Absolutely. I'll have a dozen by the end of the year. Looking ahead is a good one. I love that one. Because funny enough, in America particularly, I meet so many faith-based people. I think it's a sort of pretty much a cultural thing in America.
Yes, yes.
About Christianity and all that. More so than Australia, where I come from. Australia, they might be example 70-30, whereas you people appear to be, in my eyes, 90-10.
Oh wow! Yeah, you'd be surprised actually. You'd be surprised.
I think a lot of it comes back to, though, it's not just your belief, it's what you were taught when you were a child. Quite often it's whatever your parents did. If they're good parents, you'll probably follow in their footsteps, and that'll be your belief until someone changes your belief. Right.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Tell me, you've been an awesome guest. We talked about looking ahead, what you're going to be doing. How can our listeners and people watching this podcast, what's the best way to reach out and get in touch with you and find out about your amazing services? What would be the best way?
Yeah, just check out my website. It's forwardscareerservices.com. And I also have a Facebook page. So if you're on Facebook, you can find me there. Yeah, at Forwards Career Services.
Okay, lovely. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Before we wrap it up, tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people do not know.
Well, you gave it away at the beginning, I think, with my big, huge weight loss, my weight loss journey. Yeah. Yes. So, I've lost 50 pounds over the course of the last year. And
imagine that, guys, 50 pounds, almost a whole human, right? And I tell people this one, because I'm overweight, and I tell people all the time, I don't practice what I preach, but I do preach. I tell them, listen, if you're, say, 10 kilos overweight, I say, if you want to know what that's like, pick up a 10-kilo bowling ball and carry it around all day. Because that's what you're doing. That's reality. That's what you're doing to your body, right? You're carrying around a 10-kilo bloody bowling ball. No wonder you feel tired and lethargic and rah. So make the effort, guys. And it's the old story. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. And you know this yourself. You're old enough to know this. No one's coming to save us. We've got to save ourselves, right?
Yeah.
God won't save you either, guys. You've got to save yourselves. Right? And that's where this lady's put the effort in, and she set up a wonderful career. She's got a passion, and when you've got that passion, it's just so much done easier. So, guys, reach out to this wonderful lady, find out what she's doing, have a virtual cup of coffee. It costs you nothing to have a Zoom call, guys, and a virtual cup of coffee. Talk to her about your HR problems and see what she can do to help you. It's really that simple. But thanks for being on the show today, Susan. You've been an awesome guest. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's been great to be here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No trouble.